Back in the day, the older store didn't have that many engines. And the ones that they did have,
I'm just
didn't
saying,
get
you
along
don't
that
always
well.
have to be such a rude engine about everything
I
that
don't
you do.
care, I don't
Nobody
care,
likes
I
to
don't
hear you
care what you
whine
have to
complain
say.
about everything.
This railway has gone to shit ever since he's arrived. Everything
Well,
in the
how
hell.
about this, you absolute ass? How about you go take my first train? Maybe then you'll see what hard work looks like. Formed by me. As long as I get me away from you absolute imbeciles.
The Wellsworth and Suddery Railway's number 3 engine was not a kind one. He was very grumpy and would always complain about things that he didn't like. And unfortunately, there were many things he didn't like. Today, though, he would complain for the last time. The road engine's name was Michael, and he bumped the coaches fierce as he drove down them. He was quick to take off, as he wanted to get away from what he called imbeciles, even though he really was the one who was an imbecile. Michael was soon off down the line. He grumbled dreadfully though. As usual, he was not a happy engine, as I once said before. He went down the line, all the way down to Ellsbridge. The coaches clicked behind him, though unfortunately, he wasn't that much of a smooth runner at high speeds. Soon he reached the station though. The passengers would soon get off and switch out for the branch line train. Finally, if I can get these damn passengers off, and then I'll be able to go back to rest in my shed. I'm already sick of this day already. Ugh. There he is. Yo, hi to you too, jackass! The cheek of this new generation. Can't respect the elders for shit. Ah, there you are, you slow-ass bastard. Took you long enough to get here. God, you're slower than I am. And I thought you were supposed to be no. The branch line engine didn't reply. They had not the strength nor the patience to deal with Michael. So Michael sat there silently seething to himself until he was off again with the passenger train down to Wellsworth, which made him even crosser. Wellsworth was once his home, and he still wasn't happy with what the railway had become. Soon Michael was off again, but this time going far faster than he should have been. He thrashed and bashed around the rails. The coaches complained and grumbled. "Oh, you're being too rough! You're being too rough!" they would call to him. But Michael paid no notice. He was far too cross to deal with them.
Whoa there, steady old lad. We'll get there in no time. You don't need to rush and thrash yourself about. You'll damage yourself doing that kind of speed.
After crossing the viaduct, Michael would soon be on his way to Wellsworth Station. The coaches would be very glad as they switched to the next station. They would be not around with him too soon. Finally, he stopped roughly, bashing the coaches against each other.
Oh, ow, you miserable bastard!
Oh, piss off. I don't want to deal with your lads anymore. I'll send you in the siding and go and rest in a shed. Better than listening to you cattle trucks bickering.
Wait a minute, the coaches
Protested sternly This isn't a siding for us. This is for a backing engine. Oh, Pa! Back in my day, any siding was a good enough siding if it was long enough. Now quit your complaining. I'm not trying to listen to your cattle trucks talking anymore. I'm out. I'm finding myself a nice shed to rest in. Fuck off. Now, boy, I said, boy, you're far too early to be gone on the rails safely. Of course it's you, Michael. Why am I even surprised? Oh, please. I don't have time to race with those cattle trucks you call coaches. Back in my day, coaches were silent and went to anywhere without complaint. Not cry at every misfortune that happened to them. Boy, I said, boy, you always are gonna be a pain in the ass, aren't you? You always gotta think you're so much better because you're older. Well, guess what? You ain't better. Nobody here is better. Especially not you. Boy, I said, boy, you're the most pain in the ass I've ever had to deal with. And you shunted your coaches in the wrong line, didn't you? A siding is a siding as long as it's far enough for the coaches. Boy, I said, boy, shut up and just let me take care of it. Get down. Soon, Billy arrived to take the coaches out of the back engine siding. They were quite happy to have a more sensible engine shunting them about, though unbeknownst to both Billy and his driver or fireman, or even this yard master, Michael was about to make a very poor decision. Nobody quite knows why. Oh, Billy was busy shunting the coaches out of the way. Michael had coupled up to a train not for him. And not just that, it was far too heavy for even an engine as old as him. He struggled forward, shocking Billy viciously. The poor engine couldn't even react in time to try and stop him as he puffed away out of Wellsworth and up to Gordonville. And unfortunately, up there, disaster laid far ahead.
All seemed to be going well until he nearly got to the top of Gordon's Hill. And then it went wrong. The train was far too heavy for Michael, so he struggled forward and finally began to lose his grip due to the heavy train. Pistoned so hard, unfortunately, he wasn't built for this form of work. And soon, his body began to build. Smoke arrived. His knees became more labored. His face reddened. Poor but soon disaster began. Well, all was unknown to Billy as he began to go after Michael. He was very cross indeed, unaware of the disaster that led right saying goodbye. He stopped, complaining to the owner. They telling him to stop it. Michael boy, I said, boy, this damn engine is gonna be the... What in tarnation was that? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Damn it, Michael, what you do this time? Dang it. Hold on, I'm coming. gas station to desperately call for help, even if it was all in